Summer's here and the student athletes are gone, but there have been plenty going on in the Milwaukee Athletic Department, most notably with the men's soccer team. We are here with special guest Kris Kelderman, named the 7th head coach in program history on May 30th. Coach, congratulations.
Thank you very much. I'm excited to be here.
How has the past about 2 weeks now? How's it been going and what's been keeping you busy?
There's a lot going on. There's a lot to catch up with, and I have big plans in a lot of areas. So I've been busy, but very excited to move forward.
So what was it about the Milwaukee job that caught your interest and wanted you to pursue it?
Well, there's a lot of things. The rich tradition that the program has had, the amount of success. Unfortunately, I've taken a little bit step down the last few years, but we're excited to get it back to where it was. It's an outstanding school. Its reputation academically, its social appeal. It's just it's an exciting opportunity for any student athlete to come here to UWM, and it's just loads of potential. I'm really excited to be here.
And what's your take on Engelman Stadium and the playing surface there?
Well, it's beautiful, especially in this region with the field turf surface that it is, and the environment right on campus, and the support they get from the students and just general soccer fans in the Milwaukee areas. You couldn't ask for anything better than that.
Spent last season at Green Bay in the Horizon League. What was your take on the level of competition in the Horizon League and the teams that are made up of the men's soccer conference in the league?
Yeah, there's a lot of parity in the conference. It's very competitive. It's one of those things where you got to be sharp every game day. Because otherwise, any team can beat anybody on a given day. So, got to make sure we're prepared and we're organized, and we will be. We feel that there's a fair amount of talent here that we can have some quick success, but we're going to go through some growing pains as well. With the new coaching staff, there might be a number of new players as well. Through transition, there's change, and with change, there's a little uncertainty. But it'll be a good environment for the guys to develop, to get better, and make sure that we have some success in the Horizon League Conference.
From a fan's perspective, had to play one of the more entertaining games, the Green Bay Phoenix Milwaukee Panther game last year, Chancellor's Cup. You were on the other side of the last second goal. Kind of, what was your thoughts on that game?
Well, they say the game is 90 minutes. In essence, it's 5,400 seconds, I think. So, I think the last goal was scored with maybe 5 seconds on the clock. So, play every minute, play every second. It's important. But it was a great experience. Unfortunately, that game I was on the losing side, but the environment was great. The rivalry between the two schools, in-state, interconference, the fans, the student support that was there. It's a great environment to play in.
I'll step back. You had a 9-year playing career. Can you take us back and share some of your favorite memories and times of your playing career?
Well, it's a lot of experiences, a lot of very fun experiences. It was a dream come true. It was always a dream to play at the highest level possible, and I was very fortunate. Major League Soccer, I'd have to say some things that stood out was winning a couple MLS Cups with DC United. And I think what made that special, not only winning the championship 2 years in a row, was with a coach I had experience to play for at University of Virginia with Bruce Arena. He had drafted 7 or 8 guys that we all played together at University of Virginia. We won a championship, so it was a reunion, and we got to experience some of the things we experienced at college a few years older, and had success doing it. So those were some special years.
Any special memories of teammates or people you got to play against that stick out in your mind?
I got to play with guys like Carlos Valderrama, Marco Echeverri, some legendary players like John Harkes, with our national team, and some of the best players to ever play in our country. So very fortunate to play with some world-class players and to play against some world-class players as well.
Final question for you today then. As you mentioned, at Virginia you won a national championship in the late 80s. How has the college game changed from then until now that you're seeing it as the coach?
It's interesting because when I was back in school, it was certain schools had dynasties, and you could always expect that the same 5-6 schools would always be there at the end. And now there's just so many programs that have excelled and have grown, and it's kind of like a flip of a coin on who's going to be in the national tournament, who's going to be in the Final Four, or whatever. But it's extremely competitive. The talent has been spread out much more across the country with the various programs and schools than years ago. So I think overall it's much more competitive.
Well, thanks for your time today, Coach, and definitely a warm welcome to the Milwaukee Panthers.
Thank you very much. Good to be here.